Hi there, this is Max from Iridescent Color, and today I'd like to talk about a very crucial concept that doesn't get the attention it deserves. When making hue rotations, especially in look development, the greatest peril we have to be aware of is creating hue folds. Today I'm going to discuss what hue folds are, why they are bad, and how the new Hue Pro V2 DCTLs can help you avoid them in your looks. So what a hue fold is, essentially, is when you rotate a hue range beyond its nearest neighbor. You can literally see in the vector scope how the greens here are folding on top of the yellows. This can mess up gradients and is to be avoided at all costs. The problem is, it's very easy to accidentally do this using the hue curves or color slice in Resolve. Another issue in the hue curves is the way that this curve is arranged. This horizontal line doesn't accurately represent what's happening to your hue channel at all. You can't really see what hue you're pushing towards, and there is no way to verify that your adjustment isn't creating folds. Now this is what the hue curve should look like. This shows input on the horizontal axis and output on the vertical axis. Now we can properly judge our adjustments. From a mathematical point of view, a hue fold is just a violation of the monotonicity of this curve. In simple terms, when there's a dip in this curve and it doesn't continuously go up from left to right, we usually have a problem. As you can see, it's almost impossible to create such a problem in Hue Pro V2 to begin with, because the sliders are restricted to ranges that are generally safe to use and more than sufficient in look development. But with the dynamic and surgical versions of the DCTL, I've given you the freedom to make narrower, more complex adjustments at the expense of not having completely automatic guardrails. This means it becomes crucial to be able to verify that your curve is monotone. That's why I've engineered the hue curves in my tools this way. This overlay gives you complete confidence that the look you're building is clean and smooth. Other tools have guardrails aligned with the engineer's taste built in, but my DCTLs empower you to make your own judgment as to where to push further and where to back off. And to give you even more control, the built-in highlight mode allows you to display a matte for each separate hue vector, so you know exactly which part of your image is affected by an adjustment. This becomes critical when using the custom hue slider and the luma mask, which lets you really finesse the nuances of your color palette. If you want a complete rundown of every single function in the new Hue Pro V2, I will post a walkthrough very soon, so please consider subscribing so that you don't miss it. But that's all for today. I hope this video was a little bit informative, and I thank you so much for watching, and see you again very soon.